Our planet has always had a natural rhythm, seasons, cycles, and a balance that allowed life to thrive. But now, that rhythm is shifting. Weather is more unpredictable, and the stability we once relied on is under threat. This is climate change, a long-term alteration of Earth's average weather patterns, driven by a steady rise in global temperatures. The consequences are not distant. They're happening now, from melting glaciers to changing rainforests. Every breath, every drop of water, every bite of food is tied to the health of our climate. Climate change is the defining challenge of our time, affecting all life on Earth. It's not just about hotter summers or colder winters, but a disruption of the intricate web of life. Extreme weather is becoming more frequent and intense, impacting communities and ecosystems worldwide. Our journey to understand this crisis starts with the air we breathe and the invisible blanket of gases surrounding our world. The health of our planet is in our hands. The time to act is now. To grasp climate change, we look to the atmosphere, a thin layer of gases that regulates Earth's temperature. Greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane trap heat, keeping our planet warm enough for life. For thousands of years, this balance was stable, allowing civilizations to flourish. But human activities, especially burning fossil fuels, have thickened this blanket, trapping more heat. Since the Industrial Revolution, CO2 levels have soared, and methane from agriculture and waste adds to the problem. The result, a warmer planet, with more energy in the climate system. It's simple physics. More greenhouse gases mean more trapped heat. This is the engine driving global climate change. Understanding this mechanism is key to understanding our changing world. The signs of a warming world are everywhere. Ice sheets in Greenland and Antarctica are melting rapidly, raising sea levels and threatening coastal communities. Glaciers are retreating and shorelines are eroding, putting millions at risk. Weather patterns are shifting. Some regions face devastating floods, others endure relentless droughts. Storms and hurricanes are growing stronger, fueled by warmer oceans. Even the seasons are changing, disrupting the timing of natural events. Plants bloom earlier, migratory birds arrive out of sync, and entire ecosystems are thrown off balance. These changes ripple through food webs, affecting species and people alike. The familiar pulse of the seasons is losing its steady beat. The evidence is undeniable, and it's happening now. Climate change touches every living thing. Wildlife struggles as habitats shift faster than species can adapt. Polar bears lose hunting grounds and coral reefs bleach and die. Oceans are warming and acidifying, threatening marine life from tiny plankton to massive whales. Human communities are on the front lines. Farmers face unpredictable weather, water supplies dwindle, and food security is at risk. Heat waves and poor air quality endanger health, while disease-carrying insects expand into new regions. Glaciers that feed rivers are shrinking, jeopardizing water for millions. The health of our planet and our people are deeply connected. Every ecosystem, every community is feeling the impact. The stakes could not be higher. The evidence is clear: human activity is the main driver of today's climate change. Burning fossil fuels for energy has released vast amounts of carbon dioxide, thickening the greenhouse blanket. Deforestation destroys forests that absorb CO2, while releasing stored carbon back into the air. Agriculture, especially livestock farming, produces methane and nitrous oxide, potent greenhouse gases. Our choices in energy, land use, and food production have left a visible mark on the climate. The Industrial Revolution sparked progress, but at a cost to our atmosphere. Now the fingerprint of humanity is unmistakable in the warming world. Recognizing our role is the first step toward change. The future depends on what we do next. Scientists use models to project our future, and the outlook depends on our choices today. If emissions continue unchecked, global temperatures could rise by several degrees, transforming life as we know it. Extreme weather, heat waves, floods, droughts, wildfires would become the new normal. Ecosystems like the Amazon and coral reefs could collapse, and countless species may vanish. Human civilization would face unprecedented risks to food, water, and security. The climate system has tipping points. Crossing them could trigger irreversible changes. But the future isn't set. Swift, decisive action can still steer us toward a safer path. We stand at a crossroads, with the power to shape what comes next. The decisions we make now will echo for generations. The window for action is closing, but hope remains. The challenge is immense, but solutions are within reach. Transitioning from fossil fuels to clean, renewable energy, like solar and wind, is essential. Protecting and restoring forests, wetlands, and other natural carbon sinks helps draw down CO2. Innovation in technology and sustainable agriculture can reduce emissions and help us adapt. Governments must set bold policies, and businesses must embrace sustainability. Individuals can make a difference, choosing greener energy, reducing waste, and supporting climate-friendly practices. Every action, big or small, adds up to a global shift. Working with nature and each other, we can heal our planet. The path forward requires effort from all of us. Together, we can build a more sustainable world. Climate change is not just an environmental crisis. It's a test of our values and our ability to work together. We are the first generation to fully understand the problem, and perhaps the last with the power to solve it. This is our moment of responsibility and opportunity. Around the world, people are rising to the challenge. Scientists, innovators, and young leaders are driving change. Nations are making commitments, and businesses are seeing the value of sustainability. The tide is turning, but the journey is long. We have the knowledge, the tools, and the moral imperative to act. The future of our planet depends on choices we make today. Let's be the generation that turned the tide. Let's protect our only home, for ourselves and for generations to come. If we act now together, a hopeful horizon is within reach.